Hey, Spy, how's it going? Oh, goodness, I didn't see you there. I'm doing great. I just looked up and looked up on Wikipedia a few days ago. Turns out Soldier was right about him being a priest. I grew fascinated. Yeah, I'm just mind blown with those facts. So much for being an ancient evil movie villain. I have just received word that we are talking about movies again. Let's do it. Movies are always fun. Well, now that you had mentioned it, I would love to talk about movies again. I really like The Martian. I feel bad for Matt Damon being stranded on Mars. Still very uplifting film. Oh, dude, that's a good one. Matt Damon is a real sport. He's very classic in a lot of movies he appears in. Anyway, just a few years ago, I saw Infinity in cinemas. I loved it. Very sporting of you, Scout. Did you know these hidden figures were real people? They worked at NASA Industries during the 1960s. They enduring black people struggle against segregation. Have you seen the movie on Disney Plus? Very inspiring. I really like Deadpool. Have you met Deadpool before? A very classic profanity-loving killer-mutant cancer-fighting vigilante. I can't wait for him to join the Avengers as a scum-turned hero, then an X-Men trainee, X-Force leader, now a promotion. While we're talking about X-Men, I like watching the X-Men film franchise whenever I get bored. Keeps me pumped. So, who's your favorite X-Men mutant? Wolverine. Did you know that was Hugh Jackman's very first film acting career? He is also iconic for Broadway musicals. My favorite is Storm. She can control the weather to defeat even the darkest of villains, as seen when she defeated Toad on the Statue of Liberty, not to be confused with the Mario character. I like Cyclops. I love how he has the ability to shoot lasers from his eyes, blows my mind completely. He's not the only one. The Last Dragon is just amazing. Watched it in theaters and eventually on Disney Plus. Did you know the producers actually worked on the movie during the pandemic? Yeah, I saw something about it on their YouTube channel. Hey guys, what's up? Yo, Rainbow Dash, great to see you. Yeah, you too, Scott. Just happened to drop by. I couldn't help but overhear a conversation. What you guys discussing? We are discussing favorite movies. We chatted about that some time ago, but we're doing it again. Get to join. Oh, sure. I did see Sonic the Hedgehog in theaters on its release date. I have met Sonic in person before. We're close friends. One time, he took me to space. We had so much fun defeating Robotnik. I really like Frozen. Such a very uplifting movie. Much about sibling love. I even saw Frozen 2 in theaters. Same here, Fluttershy. Nice to have you here. Thanks for having me. Another one of my favorite movies, Full Metal Jacket. I know it's dark and violent, but I'm with Soldier about military strategy. Now you're talking. That film is way too violent, even for me. Give me nightmares at one point. I like fun and uplifting films, one of which is Encanto. That one song you don't talk about Bruno got me enraged. What type of family sings about how much I hate a certain family member? That's the opposite of what family should be. Yeah, I really didn't like that song either, Soldier. That's just downright rude and inconsiderate. The music was written by the same person who did Mona and Hamilton. Mona is such a classic. I never thought Dwayne Johnson would appear in an animated movie. Speaking of Dwayne Johnson, I love his Rolling Tooth Theory. The one cracked me up so hard, I saw it in theaters. Oh yeah, that one. Almost forgot about that. Probably gonna take care of my benevolent grand wishes. The Tooth Fairy also gives kids money. I know Mr. Krabs will go nuts for that stuff. He can't help it. He's loved money all his life. Howdy, y'all. Only talking, are we? I like hard-working flicks, like Mission Impossible. Yeah, though. Tom Cruise is a stunt core. I loved his work in Top Gun. He's very awesome in his movies. But wasn't he in the 2017 Mummy movie? He was Rainbow Dash. He was. I thought it wasn't all that bad. To think a female mummy with pupilla duplex. Thought that was something else. Pupilla duplex is a myth. Demo man. No one can really have viruses and pupils in their eyes. I get that, but hear me out. The Mummy was intended to be the start of a rebooted Dark Universe franchise by Universal Studios, but it wasn't a big success, so it ended up being the only film. Speaking of the Mummy, I like Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Never thought there was any such thing as Chinese mummies. Mummies can be found all over the world. Let's hope they're not evil with ancient curses. Yeah, but just the thought of adventure and tackling off ancient villains would be amazing. I would love to see that on the big screen someday. We've done it before. I really also like Skyscraper. It's an action film that gets me going. Just the thought of being in a gigantic skyscraper would be amazing. Yeah, But when 20th century folks criticize universal folk cupping from my hide.
Not to mention, some people would get acrophobia.
But hey, as long as it's the villains fall into their deaths, it shouldn't be an issue. Disney bombards their films with that. I mean, seriously, I love it. Very much tangled. Hurtful's his favorite princess. Yeah, mine too.
I'm a princess myself.
You're lucky to be, while I just think. You and your friends get to rule a country after defeating so many evildoers. It's good on you. Indeed so. Anyway, another one of those classic animated films Applejack did say something about heartbroken. So that reminds me of our old pal, Ferdinand. He's very friendly, but very buff. Ferdinand is so nice. Even in his struggle to fight his way home to a little girl. Yeah, Nina is a sweetheart. She's very lucky to have a close friend such as Ferdinand, the bull-headed pig. But at least he has a heart of gold. For a second, I thought you were going to say Heart of the Ocean.
Oh, soldier, one of my favorite movies is Black Panther. He's a very majestic king. I have visited Wakanda before. Yeah, it's just sad that his actor, Chadwick Boseman, died. Yeah, we're so close to middle age. Cancer is a very bad way to go. Good thing Deadpool's standing up to it.
We were just talking about Deadpool not too long ago.
Well, that's convenient. I also like Chicken Little. Just the thought of pairing with anthropomorphic animals gets me the chills. I also like it because it's all animals. I really like the Jungle Book, personally because of the title. I've read the books too.
Well, I personally like the elephants mainly because they're military. I like the song that goes with their march. Very fitting indeed. The one part in the movie that creeps me out is that bloody python car.
Oh, him. I've encountered him a few times. Those exotic colors in his eyes, it's just, I'd rather not talk about it. It's embarrassing.
That's terrible. No wonder so much of that fan art stuff is on the internet media. It's lit up to the point where people turn harmless girls into brainwashed zombie like slaves. I mean, what's with that? Don't get me started on that fan art stuff. There's so much of that on DeviantArt. It's happened to ponies too. Yeah, all the Gary King advanced spike-head suits. The headbands tend to overwrite someone's brain. On top of that, it love all of the blue trolls. Even though slaves is feature like it, but they have hair. I heard rumors. I thought that was just a myth. It is fictional in the real world, soldier. We're all right. Well, I will admit, it was fun chatting with you guys. See you, Devil Man.
We've gotta go. Equestria needs care. I had fun. See you guys around. I got Apple Book to do. Hope to catch up. Time to go and raise money for charity. I need to take care of animals. I had fun. Yeah, oh, and for the record, you should check out Shanghai New.
We'll do, Pinky. Go build some sentries and dispensers. I'll come with, make sure no one tries to zap them. I need to use both beverage. Off to create my own COVID-19 vaccine. I hope we can do this again. Yeah, me too. Keep up the good work.